as an alpha male, that one pot shit, that's just what that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't think that I think people that are single have their own shit, but when you're married and you say you're a Christian, right? I'm a Christian. The Bible says when you get married, you become one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you becoming one, what I make is in this account. What you make is in this account. We grow together and we build. We're better together. There's no reason why. I work in the banking sector, ladies and gentlemen. There's a man right now. Wife is on hospice, dying, can't even speak, had a stroke. Just like that. And guess what? He don't even know the fucking password to a computer, laptop, bank accounts, nothing. So when she passes away, everything's in her maiden name. So when she passes away, he has nothing. He can't do shit. He has to fight for that. He has to go to the bank and prove that he's married to this woman that kept her maiden name, that kept the passwords away from him. He doesn't know about how many accounts she got, savings, checking, what kind of life insurance policy. He doesn't know anything. She's about to die. She'll be dead in 3 days.
Yeah, strokes are dangerous.
He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, that's super dangerous. Like, I feel like that happens a lot. And what's scary is people are scared to get married now because of the contract being so hard. And there's tons of people that are going to have this issue over the next 10, 20, 30 years because we're not getting married because we're so scared of it now.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep.
What was the other one? Michael B. Troke with the $1. Thank you, bro. Making a hail.
Yep, and that's it.
Appreciate
All
it.
right. Now we're just going to do the very last one. This is me and him are going to do critique for y'all to help y'all get into a relationship of your dreams possibly. We're just going to say one thing that you can improve on, and after we're done, y'all can give us a critique back. If there's anything that you think I can get better with in my relationship with my girl, or anything that you learned about him that you might want to give him critique back, we'll take it back, and then we'll do last thoughts really quick. But yeah, you can go first, bro, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll start with you. How old are you again?
23.
23. You're in a really good position because of your age, but you have a kid. You have one kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you're in a really good position because of your age. I think that like you could definitely lock down a good guy in the next 5 years or so, because he might not be the guy that you want. Like, you need to be open to kind of I love my stepfather and everything, but the thing is that you might have a guy that's more of a beta though, or a guy that's willing to accept something like that, because today's day and age, guys don't like to accept taking care of somebody else's kid as much. It's just not the same as it was 20, 30 years ago. So you might just want to lower certain standards, like the way the person acts, maybe their height, I don't know, but there's certain standards that you might find a guy who really loves you and he's willing to take care of your kid and really be like a good man for you and raise a family with you, but he might not be tall enough, or he might not be the right weight. You know, there might be some negatives that come along with it. And all I can say is don't let that ruin it, because love and marriage and everything, it's so worth it. And you have an opportunity still at your age. A lot of women, man, like we like to talk about sometimes, 30, 31, 32, you hit the wall. And the wall isn't something that's a number. It's not an age. It's a mental thing. It's like I can't tell you when any of y'all's wall is going to be. It's something that you're going to experience on your own. It might be if you're a really pretty girl, it might be at 35. If you're a really ugly girl, it might be at 28. You know, and all it is you start noticing yourself. I'm not getting hit up as much as I was 8 years ago or 10 years ago. You know, and so like you got to be careful about that wall. Whether that means that you need to beat it by finding a guy before you get to it, or whatever it is, every woman needs to be thinking about that, because you don't want. I get on TikTok every day and go to women or dating over 30 and dating over 40, and some of those TikToks and shit are some of the most bitter fucking posts I've ever seen in my life. And I watch it just so I can see how these women really think after that age and stuff, and it's fucking sad. There's been a few times where I've almost cried watching some of these TikToks from these ladies, because it's like, I really feel I wish somebody would have just told them 10 years ago what I'm telling y'all right now. Like, I feel so bad, because every woman deserves love. Every man deserves love. We're all meant to do this. Like, I really believe in symbiosis and that we work great together, and we've all been lied to. And trust me, the powers that be want all y'all single. Yep. If y'all stay single, they're going to make way more money off y'all buying makeup, buying all types of shit, going on trips, doing all types of disposable income on all this bullshit. Whereas if you were in a relationship, y'all would be saving for a house. You'd be saving for certain things together to make your family more rich and make y'all stronger. You know, so really be careful, because the world is trying to keep y'all single, man. They really are. They don't want y'all to be happy. They don't want you to be in a relationship.
You want to go?
I'm going to do each one. Yeah. I'm going to do each one really quick.
Okay.
For you, how old were you again?
I'm 24.
24. So you're also like in a similar situation as her. You got a good age right now, so you need to take advantage of that. Anybody that's in y'all's age, I'm saying take it very seriously. Or be in a rush kind of, or don't waste time. The biggest thing is don't get dickmatized. Do not let that guy, like sit there and like you sleep with them for 6 months or something, because like I said before, you're going to walk past that guy that might really fucking love you every day and you would never notice it, because whenever you're dickmatized, you ignore everything else. I promise you, like a lot of women don't know that 1 in 3 guys aren't having sex because y'all don't pay attention to the guy that works at Taco Bell, the guy that like, lives in their mom's basement. Y'all don't see those guys, So like you really got to be careful, because the guys that are out there that are getting it, they're fucking sleeping around a lot, and you can easily get dickmatized by them. And the next thing you know, you're never going to get the guy that might really love you, That's the biggest thing though. Like, otherwise, I can't really think of anything else. You were really like based on a lot of things. Like you were really like understanding about a lot of things. And the biggest problem today is a lot of women want to argue over a lot of shit, but you were super understanding about a lot of shit. So I don't think you have the same issues. Even whenever I was explaining to you like the double standard thing, like you weren't sitting there trying to argue everything. That's a really good trait. Like guys don't want to argue. So as long as you just keep up with shit like that, and whenever the guy says something, you're just like, you just take it in and kind of like, okay, yeah, I kind of get that. I can understand that point. That's a really winning trait right there. Okay. For you, Meech, this is my 3rd time having to critique you. You're getting better and better every show. Like you're getting like really good about just understanding men, as always. There's a few things that like you can fix and probably get a little better at, but it's the things that we already debate all the time, and we don't know where the middle ground is, like the how long to make a guy wait kind of thing. Because like I said, you might end up with a beta, but you're also in a similar position to her with having a kid, that you might need to accept the beta. And it's not even that you're accepting the beta, man. You're just like just not having the high standards. And I understand why women have high standards today, because like guys are just as fucked up. They get on Instagram, they get on porn, and they see these women with tit jobs and all this stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that are 4 and 5s and they think they deserve a 10. And it's the same way around. Also, there's a lot of women that are 4s and 5s, but y'all have slept with the 9 or 10, because men will fuck anything. So there's a lot of girls that are down here, but y'all expect up here. So that's the only thing y'all got to watch out for, is lower some of them standards, lower that height stuff. Maybe not the gym body, just lower certain things, and you might find the perfect guy. That's the only thing. And same with your age, that's why you might have to do that, is because of your age. But otherwise, I think you're doing a lot right. And the guy that you're going to find is going to be really happy, because you're very based in understanding men right now. And like I've learned throughout all the episodes that you're getting better and better and better at wanting to listen, wanting to just understand men, I guess you could say. But yeah, good job. For you, you did a really good job at like understanding also. Like you didn't sit here. This was one of the best panels we've ever had when it comes to argument or being argumentative. Everybody was super understanding. Everybody wanted to listen. Y'all were all looking at me like I was actually giving good advice. Y'all were all looking at him like he's actually a married man that knows what he's talking about. And that's not every show. Like y'all are all very grown women. Y'all all know what the fuck y'all want out of your life. And y'all are all prizes in my eyes because of that. It's just a matter of some guy that's going to see it, because yeah, most of the time they just don't want an argumentative girl. They just don't want somebody that's going to argue with them all the time. And you're a little bit argumentative, but the big thing is
little. No, I'm just kidding.
The big thing is just being able to humble. You did it at this table. You humbled yourself multiple times and just listened. And that's all you got to do sometimes. And how old are you again though?
27.
So you're 27, but you look young. So your wall might come later than some women. Your wall might come a little bit later just because of your looks. But don't let that fool you. Don't sit there. I'm telling you, like, don't take it just as serious as the younger women. You need to be taking it just as serious as far as like not playing games, not doing the dickmatized shit. But yeah, that's all I can really say to you too. But you don't have kids, so you have a lot of opportunity. You can go ahead, bro.
So I'll start over here as well. What I would say to you is that I know that you spoke about a lot of trauma. Baby, you got to get that trauma. You got to get it to where you could get it under control, because for right now it's controlling you. You can't even look at a man without having PTSD about something violent that happened to you, right? You have to get the therapy, right? There's free things after this is over. If you want me to give you some free sites or whatever that will offer therapy to help you through those traumatic experiences of domestic violence or anything of that nature. I could actually help you with that, right? Because I know the CEO of Promise House here in Dallas, Texas. I don't know if anybody ever heard of Promise House, but they have therapy there where they can help you. So if you've been through domestic violence, I think you should get therapy and heal And then when that man comes, you're prepared for him. All right.